This is the third in a series of short podcasts looking at IPA, and this one focuses on the steps involved in conducting an IPA analysis. By way of opening, it's important to highlight the poetic side of phenomenology. Good phenomenological analysis is rich and almost poetic. Good IPA analyses have the capacity to reveal experience in an emotional as well as in an academic way, so that those reading about it get a real lived sense of the experience. Our first step is to listen to the audio recordings that we've made a few times, and it's advisable to do the transcription as close to your data collection in time as possible, because if you let it too long, you can often find that it becomes hard to hear what was said in your recording. So it's important to do your transcription as close in time to data collection as possible. The second step is to systematically examine the transcripts for meaning. Make a wide margin on the right-hand side, and in it make notes regarding what each line is about. Your notes at this stage need to be very brief and very descriptive. The third step is to return to the transcripts. Make notes on what is said and on the notes from step 2, and start to work to keep an eye out for emergent themes. Identify similarities and differences that emerge from the data. The fourth step is to try to identify the connections between the initial themes identified in step 3. You should probably aim for between 2 and 5 themes. There may also be a number of sub-themes linked to the main themes, but 2 to 5 themes will be enough. At this point, the next step, step 5, is to develop a table of themes and ensure that these themes are evidenced in the transcript. This is a really important point. You need to make sure that the themes are evidenced in the transcript. You should also note that the themes may be linked to the questions that you asked in your semi-structured interview, or they may emerge spontaneously from the data. In step 6, you take the themes of the life world, so spatiality, temporality, embodiment, and intersubjectivity, as a heuristic or as a device for guiding your investigation. Revisit the transcript, paying particular attention to the themes identified in step 5. And once features of the life world have been found in the text, reflect on what this might mean and what it might reveal about the participant and their experience. We need to note at this point that for your second and subsequent interviews, you need to treat them as independent of the first, and you need to go through those 6 steps that we've just outlined and identify a set of themes for each participant. Next, you bring all of these themes together, and from the various interviews, identify overlaps and differences. And this allows you to look at it in terms of the idiosyncrasies of the individual, as well as thinking about shared meaning. The 7th and final step, at this stage you'll have a master list of themes across all of the participants. And in deciding which themes to present, consider what themes are the most common. Importantly, look to the evidence in the transcripts and think in terms of 3 to 5 themes for your analysis. A final word on reflexivity. It's important to include some discussion of your own position regarding the study. This should be included in the discussion section.